Good evening. Today I'm going to be reviewing something a little bit different. Crabbie's Alcoholic Ginger Beer. I picked this up from the liquor store. I went to go get whiskey. Unfortunately, it looked like they had no bourbon. They had no Wild Turkey, no Maker's Mark. They didn't even have Jack Daniels. And I'm like, what liquor store, even in Ontario, Canada, does not carry Jack Daniels? You'll have to excuse me, I'm talking to someone on MSN as well. Kinky little bitch. You didn't hear that. I'm not going to tell you what we're saying because it's none of your business. Anyways, I picked up instead 2 bottles of Fireball whiskey. It's a cinnamon whiskey. It's delicious. I think it's made from corn. Even my mom likes it. My mom does not. Excuse me, my mom does not like whiskey. But I noticed on the counter where the checkout is, they had Crabbie's Alcoholic Ginger Beer, and I thought to myself, it's only $3, I'll give it a try. Here's what it says. Serve over ice with a slice. I don't have a slice of lemon, but I will be drinking it over ice. Usually, I will never drink beer over ice. That's like blasphemy, even for cheap beer. But it says to do it, so I got my glass of ice right here. Scottish merchant adventurer John Crabbie first imported real ginger from the Far East into the ancient port of Leith, Edinburgh in 1801. Over 200 years later, our distinctive elephant trademark still celebrates our heritage and pioneering past. Following a secret guarded recipe, we steep real ginger for up to 8 weeks, combine it with spices and citrus fruits to create truly unique and refreshing alcoholic ginger beer enjoyed around the world. We recommend you follow our steps for the perfect serve. Step 1. Take a bottle of chilled Crabbie's alcoholic ginger beer from the fridge. By the way, this is chilled. 2. Fill a glass with ice. It's a plastic glass, but it'll do. Step 3. Tilt the glass and pour in your Crabbie's alcoholic ginger beer. Step 4. Take a slice of lemon or lime and drop into the glass. I don't have a slice of lemon or lime, and in all honesty, I find when you add citrus to beer, it takes away from the beer's natural flavor. That's one of the reasons why people take a smudge of lime with Corona, because Corona is crap. But anyways, let's try it. First, let's pour the beer. Glug, 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 glug. Gotta say, it's got a decent amount of head on it. I'm quite surprised by that. I like beer with a decent amount of head. That's about not quite 2 fingers worth of head, but the head is slowly dissipating. That's kind of a bad thing. Color, it's got kind of a golden orange color to it. Head's dissipating quickly. That's kind of surprising. I'm not expecting this to be a really good beer. One sec, my friend on MSN is asking me what I'm up to today. Not much. Just trying a new beer out I've never had before. And now his head is completely gone. That's the sign of a bad beer. The head dissipates quickly. What does it smell like? Wow, you can definitely smell the ginger in there. Now she's asking me what kind of beer. Crabbie's alcoholic ginger beer. I promise I won't be typing on MSN or Skype every time I do a review, but I talk to this woman pretty rarely, and I like her a lot, so I'm not going to be wasting time not talking to her. Pretty good. I don't smell any hops whatsoever. There's definitely some malty sweetness to it. Definitely a nice kick of ginger, especially in the back of the nose. Let's see how it tastes. Well, that's kind of disappointing. In all honesty, it tastes like a really refreshing ginger ale. There's hardly any alcohol flavor to it. What is the percent? Oh, it's only 4% alcohol by volume. That's not very much. I'm used to drinking beers with like 9, 10, 12% alcohol by volume. It's not bad for $3 and change. It's honestly quite refreshing. I can definitely see why you'd want a wedge of lemon in this beer. I don't even know if you can call it a beer. Let's call it an alcoholic ginger ale. Definitely taste of ginger, and there's a bit of a, not quite a malty beer, more like a malt soda flavor to it. If you've ever had a malt soda before, they're very sweet. Would I recommend this beer? Why not? It's not horribly offensive. It's got a ginger taste. It is very refreshing. I can imagine drinking this after a hot day, doing yard work, wanting to cool off. It will be my session drink. And it's only like, for a bottle like this, it's only $3. In Canada, that's relatively cheap. You Americans are probably thinking that's expensive, but this is Canada, and our alcoholic laws suck. If you see it, give it a try. Oh, excuse me. And like most beers, it'll make you burp.